Welcome back, SuicideFantasyFootball.com. Week 7 running back decisions you have to make as you enter the all-important waiver wire period.
A lot of names out there this week. I got a lot of moves for regular leagues and even some moves for a couple deep leagues that you're going to look and go, maybe not. But I hit with Josh Gordon a couple weeks ago. There's a couple guys out there, the names you might be familiar with, haven't made some noise in a couple years.
I got one too. I got a consistent and a deep.
Yep, I got a couple.
All right, give me your guy for this week and then your deep flyer guy.
Everybody's going to want Felix Jones. There's no doubt. DeMarco Murray's out for a little bit. Everybody's going to want Felix Jones.
Yes.
If Green isn't picked up from Green Bay in your league, you're probably in a 10-team league, but he's absolutely somebody that I would look at, of course. And I would also pick up Weldy Moore. I think Donald Brown's going to be out for a little bit. I don't like Vic Ballard. I'm not really a DeLone Carter fan. They're going to look to make a little bit of noise. I like Weldy Moore a little bit. And in the deep leagues, or if you have Ben Tate because you handcuffed Arian Foster, I am picking up Justin Forsett.
Dropping the Tate cuff.
I'm dropping Tate and picking up Forsett because I think he's going to have the Ben Tate type impact for the rest of the year.
Listen, you don't believe that Forsett could be a 1,000-yard rusher if there was no Arian Foster, but don't you believe that Ben Tate could be?
No.
Okay, no, I do. I still believe without Foster.
I think he's fallen out of favor this year, and they showed it this week when they were rushing Forsett. They're not rushing him to try and shop him or anything like that. They gave Forsett the playing time.
My first pickup, just like Jim, is Felix Jones. He is the #1 guy this week. Only for 1 week, because he's probably going to be hurt by the following week if Murray's not back. Don't like Tanner. A lot of people are saying maybe Tanner's the guy out in Dallas. I don't agree. I also like a deep pick would be Mike Goodson. If you saw what he did yesterday for against the Falcons, dude, he looked awesome.
Yeah, well, listen, if you have Darren McFadden, the way Darren McFadden's running, you absolutely handcuff him.
Because McFadden looks bad. Goodson looks better than McFadden in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So absolutely if you have Kaufman. But even if not, if you've just got an open roster spot, I like him. Also like William Powell still. Check it out. If people went Stevens Howlings or Alfonso Smith, he's the guy. It's going to be William Powell. And he's not going to have a great matchup this week, but he's still worth putting in there.
You just your weekly Powell. Blau Powell, William Powell, Pow, Pow, Pow.
I never said Blau Powell.
Yes, you did.
I said, look, I never said pick up Blau Powell. Go back to the weeks. I don't think I ever said that.
We do. And somebody's going to respond back and say, you absolutely said pick up Blau Powell.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
All right.
It was a deep sleeper if I said to do it.
Who's your sits? Because I got some big names at sit. Who's your sit?
Sit, I'm saying sit D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart. I know are both guys that I know you like them. I think they both are bad matchups this week.
This week I'm sitting Marshawn Lynch.
I like sitting Marsh.
Because the 49ers gave up a bunch of yards to Bradshaw in garbage time when it was going through. In the fourth quarter, Bradshaw had 58 yards. Yep. It's going to happen again.
This game's going to go the other way.
Yeah.
The Niners are going to blow out the Seahawks.
It could happen like that. And I'm sitting Rashard Mendenhall. I know you saw the way he looked a couple weeks ago. He looked okay. He got banged up. His Achilles is kind of bothering him now. I'm not starting Rashard Mendenhall. You can't have a running back go 3 carries and out. There's no way you lose.
I agree. All right, who you dropping, Jim?
I'm dropping Ben Tate. I said it already. Okay. I'm dropping Ben Tate. I'm picking up Justin Forsett. I can't say I'm going to pick up the guy and not say I'm dropping him.
All right, my drop, like I got ripped last week, is probably going to be like, no shit, dude. You're dropping him. But Kevin Smith.
You're dropping Deion Lewis?
Now that Kevin Smith is even inactive going into games, and Joique Bell is active.
Joique Bell's a pickup. Dude.
Get rid of him. Listen, Joique Bell, if you're in a PPR league, don't underestimate him. Although LaSure caught more passes out of the backfield this week than Joique did. Mm-hmm. So that's scary. All right, so that's what we think at running back. Tell us what you think. Jim at SuicideFantasySports.com. Eric at SuicideFantasySports.com. Subscribe to our videos below. Comment. We will reply. And check out Blog Talk Radio Monday nights, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Fantasy Football Overload. And don't forget SuicideFantasyFootball.com, the coolest way to play fantasy football.